All right, it's time to make some pickled eggs in the kitchen. We're going to use our Instant Pot to make the hard-boiled eggs. We're going to do a dozen, and we're going to try 2 different recipes. Cup of water. Put that rack in. Put our 6 eggs in. Keep the lid on. Check the seal. It's not on. Close it. On manual for 6 minutes. 6 minutes, 6 eggs. All right, your 6 minutes is up. So we'll leave her sit for another 6 minutes on natural cool down, natural pressure release. Then we'll release it, and then we'll get them to some cold water. One kind of blew up. I'll have to keep that for something else. All right, we're going to get the next 6 eggs going there. There's still some water in there, so I'll just add a little bit. Good to go. Well, once again, we got 5 eggs and one other one blew up. That's okay. We use that guy for egg salad. For the brine for our pickled eggs, we're going to use a common brine that's going to go into both jars, but then we're going to spice those up separately. So part of the brine is we're going to use 1 cup water, 1 cup regular vinegar, and we're going to use, this is basically a pickling spice that I don't have, so we're just going to fake it. We got cloves, bay leaves, mustard seed, coriander seed, some cinnamon, some allspice berries, and a bit of salt. So we'll put that together. So we have all our eggs peeled. I made another batch, a third batch, just so I could make sure I had a dozen to work with, because the eggs were breaking in the instant pot and they weren't looking very good. So we got the brine mixed up. We're going to get her heated up here, and while we're doing that, we're going to put the eggs into the jars. Before I put the eggs into the jars, I'm going to add the additional spices that we're going to do for each jar. Now, one jar we're going to use a jalapeno and some taco spice. And the other jar, I'm just going to use ghost peppers. These are wickedly, wickedly hot. Mrs. Homesteader doesn't eat any of the hot foods, so I can make these eggs as spicy as I want. And this is deadly stuff, man. Looks like we're only going to get 4 in that jar. Oh man, that is so strong. That's all we're using. I get 6 in that one. Well, I think our brine's done there. Perfect. We'll get the lids on them. Now these we don't water bath can or pressure can or anything. You just put them in the fridge. These eggs are meant to go into the fridge. Some people claim they have a recipe that makes them shelf stable, but that's not this one. If you want to try that, you're going to have to find a recipe somewhere else. It's not recommended to do that because the eggs are not protected against botulism, which is obviously a problem. Now, I know years ago when I traveled across a good portion of this land, going into hotels and taverns, and there'd always be that very colorful looking jar of pickled eggs and sausage at the end of the bar, and you'd have 3 or 4 beers and get up enough strength to have one. Well, that was a different time. That's not where I'm at now, so do as you wish. Well, it's been 2 weeks since we made the pickled eggs, so we're going to do a taste test today. We'll start off with our jalapeno and taco spice. Smells about right. Vinegary, taco-y. Eggs stuck together. See, the color on the outside changed a little bit. My dogs are coming in. I don't think we'll be giving the dogs any pickled egg today. Nice pickle. You don't taste a whole lot of the taco or the jalapeno just yet. Nice and pickly though. Now for the ghost peppers. I know when I use the ghost peppers on my spaghetti, I use about a match head. And that's enough. We'll see what happens here. Definitely gotta have some, it definitely has some heat. That's for sure. But it turned out, I think we'll leave them a bit longer to get some of that flavor infused in them. But I'm definitely happy with the results. Just as I'm sitting here, I'm definitely getting hotter.